The Tar Heels will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolverines offense takes the field. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Roberts. Dances away to buy time. On the move at the 30. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks. Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At the 45 on its way. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Vega. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Offense set on first down. Looking downfield, it's Shager coming after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, and they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Roberts. Dances away from the heat. Still running at the 40. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. The play action fake. Buying some time as he moves left. And as he throws, nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And this crowd is losing it, frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Roberts. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab down the left side. Off he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Here comes the 2-point try. Off the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Now the toss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Shager. He's got his man. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Michigan's long-head defense is built on discipline, carrying out their assignment, and they have done that to perfection today.
Carry out your assignment, do what you're supposed to do, but do it with bad intentions. That's what I like. I like the physicality. They want to hit you in the mouth year after year. Michigan players leave and they go to the NFL, but the next group, discipline, tough, physical. It's always staples of these defenses.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. To the air, it's Roberts. Fires it. Pulls it in. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's looking to throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Finds his man. It's Edwards. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, after that incompletion, it's decision time now for the head coach. You've got to lead. The game's close. Are you going to punt the ball away and count on your defense to win this thing, or do you have the confidence in your quarterback to make one more throw to win you this game?
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Martinez. Makes the catch and knocked down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. First down here for the offense. wants to throw. It's Roberts trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's White. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. So here comes our first play of overtime. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
It's caught downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown Wolverines. They strike first here in overtime.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Aggressive decision here to go for two and try to really put some heat on. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Michigan 20.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Shager. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Going with the ground game left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! Got it in the end zone for the tie, and they can win it with the extra point. This extra point would win the game.
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love it.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this that come down to the wire, you got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire